on this 30-minute preview of our campus, which features 7 stops throughout. You are welcome to get.
No, kasi si Papa ayusin niya yung truck ni Daddy. Dapat sabi ko sa'yo, mag-jacket ka kanina eh.
I just thinking.
Kadugay ba ya?
First time visiting us today. We are the largest botanical garden in Virginia at 175 acres with 60 themed gardens throughout and a few secret gardens that are not listed on the map. The first thing that we will notice on our right is the back side of Rose Garden Hall, which is an event space and one of 15 wedding venues that we have here on campus. We do have a wedding today.
Look at this! Katog na ba ya?
We are a non-profit and an accredited museum as well. This means that we do have the common name as well as the scientific name. And we also preserve some endangered species as well, which can be identified
Ganda
by
ng mga rosas. Oh, Matthew!
We do have the bicentennial
Later,
rose
pwede natin
garden
lakarin, Matthew,
on our
take
right.
the picture.
A very popular time
Ang naganda ng ang lalaki,
Rose
oh.
Garden, and they are in bloom right now. Just in time for Mother's Day.
These are roses.
And this garden is 3 acres in size, housing
Puro rosas dito.
2,200 rose plants and 300 different cultivars.
Speaking of flowers,
And it was dedicated in 1976 as a
graduation niya.
tribute to the nation.
Look at that. May model pa tayo.
If you are familiar with roses, you'll know that they are a sun-loving species, and they do require well-draining soil as they are susceptible to many fungal diseases.
Ang ganda, Matthew. Look at that.
But you'll notice that there are very few trees planted throughout the garden.
Yeah.
speaking of flowers,
Except
I've
for the
been
Italian
studying
cypress,
flowers.
because it does
I know
provide some
roses,
shade.
lilies.
Ang lalaki.
It's also one of my favorite trees around here, reminiscent of a Van Gogh painting.
Oh, wow.
Is this a canal with that?
Ha?
Is that a canal?
No, hindi rin kanalo. Takat-takat ka lang.
No, is that a canal?
Inikot niya tayo sa
Now, coming
rosas.
up on our left will be the Garden of Tomorrow project, very quickly becoming the Garden of Today, as it is expected to open in fall 2025. And the first 2 buildings on our left
Ang
will be
gaganda,
the
oh.
future Perry Conservatory, which will house endangered species such as endangered species within the tropical biome and the desert biome.
The tropical.
And it will also feature a canopy walkway where you can walk amongst the
Oh, that's
treetops.
gonna be the desert. Ma, that's gonna be the tropical and the desert. Both of them, like.
Yeah.
And the third building on our left will be the future Rock Entry Pavilion, which will have retail space as well as a farm-to-table bistro featuring some produce from our very own garden.
Ito pala.
We have another lovely view of the rose garden on our right. And I do want to mention that if you are planning on coming here during Mother's Day weekend, I highly recommend reserving your timed entry tickets now, as it is our most popular weekend.
Hey, that's how we
And on our left is our pathway to the popular airport overlook.
Oh, airport na pala dyan pa.
It separates us from the Norfolk International Airport and is a great place to view the planes taxiing
Ganda ng
and taking
rosas,
off.
Matthew.
Mama, I'm
But it also
back.
features 300 Satsuki azaleas, which are planted by volunteers.
Pag-pick up siguro ito.
And now Satsuki does mean 5th month, the Japanese solar Japanese calendar, which makes it a late summer as it does bloom in May versus April.
Oh,
And on our right, we do have the backside of the tropical display house, which houses plants such as the chocolate plant, bromeliad, and the popular orchid. You can access this display house through the Japanese garden, which you'll
Baka
get a
nandito
glimpse
orchids.
of here on our right, down this road. The Japanese garden was dedicated in 1963 to Norfolk's sister city, Kyokushu, and it features the traditional hill and pond design, as well as the topiary practice of cloud pruning. Then you'll notice our admin building here on our right, which currently has a bonsai show and sale.
Saan ang bonsai? Saan kami ang bonsai?
By view.
But on our left, you'll see the beginnings of Mirror Lake,
Oh.
which is 22
Ay,
acres
ito mo
in
ito.
size, 15 of which belong to
Okay,
the
where we
original
heading
30 acres of our
Ano natin
garden,
saan ito dadalhin?
founded in
Where we
1938.
I don't know, love.
And the name of this
Atuk
garden
na.
was the Azalea Garden.
No.
The aim of the project was to rival the popular Azalea Garden in Charleston, South Carolina, and to bring in tourism during the height of the Great Depression. But as it was the Great Depression, this project was funded by the Works Progress Administration, which awarded a grant of $76,000 and hired
I know.
220 African American workers, 200 of which were women, who cleared the area of dense vegetation and wetlands. And we do allow bikes from 4 p.m. through 7 p.m.
Pwede magbibisik
And on our right, we will have
Look,
Friendship
ang
Pond,
ganda na fountain doon ako.
a great place to bring your best friend on Friendship Day. But if your best friend is a dog like mine, you can bring him or her on one of our designated dog days, which are held on Sundays. Now through that glade on your left, you will notice a statue. The statue is called Breaking Ground, and it was dedicated in 2009 in honor of the 220 WPA workers who laid the
Saan prinsa man
foundation
ito?
for our garden today.
Ay, yung sagbot na, inano mo pa ako.
We are approaching our first stop, which will be the Hofheimer Camellia Garden.
Ay, ikot tayo sa loob.
Now the pathway on our right
Ang ganda
at the
ng
stop
roses,
will take you to Friendship Pond as well as the
ganda.
Hydrangea Garden. Hydrangeas are expected to bloom in June. You can view a few of them here on our
Yeah,
left.
ang gaganda
Some of
na.
them already blooming.
Which one? Picking nuts. Yeah.
First stop.
And now within the Camellia Garden on our right, you'll find a unique climbing hydrangea, which looks like a vine.
Daw.
And it also survives off of a host species. But you'll also notice that camellia bloom season has ended.
My hand cold.
Camellias do typically bloom in the late
No.
winter.
No.
And some of the prominent varieties that we offer here are the Japonica Sustancua and the Sinensis.
Yes. On my bucket.
If you're a tea drinker, Sinensis may be familiar to you as its leaves are used in caffeinated teas. And this garden is rated a garden of excellence by the International Camellia Society.
Malapit kasi sa lago. Ito.
Put my hand in my.
Now, even though camellia season has ended, rhododendron season has begun,
Tropical plant.
and you'll see their blooms here on our
look at
left
that,
and our
Buti
right.
na lang, nagsakay tayo na dito naglakad.
Rhododendron does mean
Ang ganda ng
rose
kulay.
tree. However, it is a shrub and
Oo nga,
not a
pwede ko
rose.
na lang dito naglakad.
But it is related to the azalea, as it is the parent family name for the common
Mamaya doon
rhododendron
sa
as
Rosa,
well as the
mapapicture na lang
azalea.
tayo.
Wow.
Baba
And you will
tayo.
find many varieties of these throughout the world, including the Himalayas, except for Africa and South America.
Africa and South America.
And on our right, we have a Kuza
Karagan
dogwood,
man itong sinakyan natin, Matthew.
followed by a flowering dogwood. The flowering dogwood is the Virginia state tree and state flower. It does
Ito
feature
maganda
a
rin
white
tanin to
bloom.
pa ang sardin, no? Malaki
However,
ang
we
kumpul
have
niya.
a unique flowering dogwood within the enchanted forest that has a
Oh.
pink bloom.
I can't see them, but
Ha?
I can't see it.
Okay.
You'll notice many moss pathways throughout this area. Moss is a
Ganda, oh,
living
kulay nun, no?
walkway, and it is beneficial for filtering water as well as storing carbon dioxide through a process called carbon sequestration. And you are welcome to walk through that moss pathway. We are approaching our second stop, which will be the Moses Ezekiel Statuary Vista, a 400-foot border garden featuring holly olive hedges, a magnolia, as well as some hostas. It will take you to the Renaissance Court, and it also
Ganda.
features 11
Na-
statues
na- naglaos
designed
na.
by Richmond native Moses Ezekiel in 1879 through 1884. These statues do depict artists such as Michelangelo, Raphael, and the American artist Thomas Crawford here on my right.
Why have we stopped?
Pinapakita niyo yung statue, ha? Ikaw
And you
naman.
will find many songbirds sitting on the heads of these statues, such as the Carolina wren.
Oh, may mga birds daw na dumadapo kumakanta.
And also, coming up in this area, if you are a birder like me, you might want to take out your Merlin app because you can sometimes find the pileated woodpecker hanging out amongst these pines.
Ganda ng kulay ng buhok.
And pileated woodpeckers are the largest woodpecker in North America, and they are very loud. Some of the pines that they are among are the loblolly pines, which are the ones with the plated bark that looks like a suit of armor. They are the most common pine in North America, and their name means soupy. This is because they grow well in a swampy environment. However, they have earned the epitaph telephone pole tree.
Tinaniman pa lang nila dito. Ayan. Yes.
It's because I have a good eye.
Mhm.
Remember back in 2022,
Kaya nga may
Now, we are
parking.
headed over Cobblestone Bridge now. And the canal system on your right was first dug out in 1958. And the first boat tour was given in
Ganda, oh, Mati,
1961.
oy.
Our boat tours do begin Memorial Day weekend. We also have sunset kayaking Tuesday nights in the summer. But this very large tree on your left overlooking Lake Whitehurst is a white oak. And it does feature a grayish bark despite its name. It is also the longest living oak in the oak family. These azaleas in bloom on your left are Glendale hybrid azaleas. Glendale hybrids were part of a hybridizing program in 1915 with the National Arboretum, with the aim of developing a hybrid that would do well in the mid-Atlantic climate. And these azaleas on our right are George Lindley Tabor azaleas. They often are confused with the Formosa canal. We'll take you to the Conifer Garden, one of my favorite gardens, as well as the bridge overlooking the canal system.
That's my favorite garden.
It's one of my favorite loops to
Hindi ka
walk.
pa nga nakapunta dito sa iyong favorite
We
garden.
only have a short time here.
Oh, kasi maglalakad sa doon. Lakar nila.
Baker Overlook is the site where Isaac and Sarah Lee Baker got engaged. And they also renovated the Overlook and established an endowment fund.
Ay,
for
kasi
Isaac
nandyan
in
yung
the
lalaki.
1990s.
May parang may ano doon, no? Pwede mong akyatin. Oo. Mamaya puntahan na lang natin.
On our left, you will see some plain
May duyan-duyan pa
azaleas
sila, oh.
coming up featuring a reddish-orange bloom. And now orange is a very
Ganda ng
rare
color nito, orange.
color for azaleas to produce, so it's pretty unique.
Yeah, ganda ng color.
And then on our right, at the overlook, you'll notice a unique water oak, where its root system took on the contour of a bench
Right is
once
here.
surrounded.
Left, right.
Where's the oak?
Hindi ko alam.
The oak.
And now these smaller pink blooms on our left will be the Encore hybrid azalea.
Left. Is there?
So even though azalea
Wala na.
season is pretty much ended, we do have some late bloomers here.
Like, they're trying to get
Because they are
Yan, may
closely
forever.
identical to their ancestors from 70 to
Brad and
Are they a
Julie.
living fossil? Did you know they are a living fossil?
I don't know.
Mama, no.
We are taking a right turn, however, I
Ganda
want to
naman
direct
ito.
your attention to the left to this large juniper tree on our left, often trained into bonsai. However, juniper trees
puro
are
naman
a
to
very
ano,
slow-growing and long-living trees, and some of the junipers in western United States are estimated to be about
No,
2,000
not yet.
years old.
It's beautiful, oh. Tunak, ang ganda. Ganda ng
We are
shape niya.
approaching our next stop, the World of Wonders Children's Garden stop, featuring 6 garden communities as well as a splash pad for the kiddos. And this summer we do have activities for the kids, such as scavenger hunts, guided tours, and arts and crafts, where they can learn about topics such as
Hirap siya,
forest
eh.
biodiversity.
Pink cherry. Ito nga.
But this is a state champion tree.
Cherries?
No, yung flowers.
Of its species by its height, canopy size, and trunk girth.
Yeah.
And you will be able to identify state champions by the green flag. Just behind it is the Japanese snowbell, which is also a state champion and should be coming into bloom this month.
Oh, mayroon pa mamumulaklak daw ngayon na to. Marami pa.
Each plant is starting to grow.
Mhm. Baka
Now,
kada
the
buwan iba-ibang
arboretum on
bulaklak.
our right is 7.5 acres in size, housing
Ganda ng
several
mga
flowering
puno.
trees
Uy.
such as star magnolia, as well as the popular Yoshino cherry and many other cherries. It was converted from turfs to meadows, which means there are not the urban orchard garden. But I do want to point out the
Kung
cut
lalaki dito,
flowers
baka buti ka
garden
dala oras.
just in front of the urban orchard garden, featuring some foxgloves,
Butterfly, yeah.
snapdragons, and poppies. It's the
Ay, doon
location
naman,
where
iba-iba
our
naman yung
volunteers
bulaklak doon.
will cut the flowers for the bouquets that you see within Baker Hall.
Later.
We are approaching our enchanted forest stop now.
Oh, we're gonna be
The
at the
furthest
Enchanted
start is
Forest daw.
from Baker Hall, featuring a trail
At the
3/4 of a
Enchanted
mile
Forest.
around, as well as a Lakeview trail. One of our most dense gardens, a great place to see wildlife from the Lakeview Trail, such as birds like the osprey and the turkey vulture. Oh, this is the Yoshino cherry,
Yoshino cherry.
That one?
This one.
as well as my favorite bird, the belted kingfisher.
Yoshino cherry.
And we do offer azalea garden tours when they are in season throughout the Enchanted Forest. But this summer we will have a
Uwak
special
man ang
tour
nakita.
discussing mushrooms throughout the Enchanted Forest as part of our mushroom exhibit and festival. The trees here on our left will be some of our apple trees, such as the crab apple tree and the Mount Fuji apple tree. So we are approaching our popular stop, the Butterfly House, which
Oh,
is
Butterfly
opening
House.
in June.
Ah, sa
and
June ka daw.
housing
Tama-tama mo sa
20
birthday mo.
Native butterfly
Puro butterfly
species,
dyan.
including the monarch as well as the moths. Now behind it
Papasok
is
ka,
my
dadako nga
favorite tree
butterfly
on
sa'yo.
campus, the coastal redwood, which is native to the Fog Belt and reminiscent of many road trips through Big Sur, California.
Can I get off this now?
No?
Will feature plants such as
Di
milkweed,
ba, ang napunta nila yung ilaw-ilaw lang.
and
Pero
blueberry.
hindi sa mga bulaklak.
Well,
And it is
where's the
followed up
blueberry?
by the wildflower meadow, seeded twice a year, featuring fast-growing annuals such as the ridiculous
Ayan o, look o, nasa last ba
And
tayo?
both of these are a great demonstration on how to attract pollinators, as they do find their pollinator plants by sight. And interesting fact, we do have 400 native bees in Virginia, and 1/3 of our
Ibig
food
sabihin
source
natin
is
nakatanim doon,
reliant
puro
on bees for
bulaklak.
pollination.
Ma, I can see why it's
Tubo daw yan sa ito. Yun, may pagpupuka sila. Para panoorin at
And this large tree coming up to our right is the southern magnolia.
Ayan,
the Mississippi
Southern
State
Magnolia.
that one.
Parang kay Mito,
However,
pero hindi
if you look
naman.
closely inside, you'll notice it's actually 3 magnolias whose
That one?
canopies have merged together.
Parang kay Mito, pero hindi.
On our left is the Eastern Bluebird Trail. And behind the plaque there was a nesting box. which
Laki
I'm
naman ng
told
puno na ito.
There was some activity this week in that nesting box.
Mermaid.
Mountain.
May makikisakay. Matagalan, di na malamig na.
Now up on our left, we do have the body of water called Turtle Cove.
Sapa-sapa.
Mama, that's
It's
what
part of Lake Whitehurst. We do explore
Yeah.
Lake Whitehurst as well on our boat tour. It does border us on 3 sides, making us a peninsula. But for now, you can explore
my
Turtle
turtles are
Cove
in
via
there.
foot through the
What?
Virginia Native Plant Garden on our left.
Oh, ang ganda
Which
naman
is
dito.
designed to look like Virginia when settlers first
Mama,
arrived,
look at that.
featuring some
Where?
forest communities such as the Bald Cypress
I'll
Swamp,
stick to the playground,
the
Mom.
Atlantic White Cedar Swamp,
No.
as well as the Bottomland
It's gonna get
Hardwood
dirty.
Forest. We also have the longleaf pine stand up ahead,
No, we're not going to
which is
get out
considered
the
to be the
road
tree
now.
that built Tidewater. However, due to overlumbering, it is a major conservation priority today,
North is south.
and you'll see them up here on our left.
Mga Martes, oh, look, mga Martes. Say, mga Martes.
So
It does
say
take them
that.
100 to 150 years to mature. We are at our Monarch Mountain stop now, the last stop before returning back to Baker Hall. These planted throughout the city.
Nasa
They
Blandong
are
tayo,
also
Matthew,
known
kaya
as
malamig.
100-day blooms because they bloom from July through September. The reason they are smooth to the touch is because they shed their bark in a humid climate, as they are susceptible to fungal diseases. And on our left, we have the only living elms here on our campus, the lace bark elm.
Ah, bumalik ka sa mga
They
rosas.
are resistant to
Balik
the
tayo bumaba ng duma.
infamous Dutch elm disease, which is why they prefer to live near the water line. And the color of their bloom is determined by their cultivar, not by the pH of their soil.
Yan, dito. Mag-picture tayo ng rosas. Ay, babalik tayo kung saan tayo natin. I-pick up.
Native tower across the canal. The highest point of observation here at 60 feet above sea level. And it is a great place to view the crepe myrtles. They are
Ang gaganda. Oh.
And at the base of NATO Tower, you will find the Mediterranean Garden as well as the Subtropical Garden, which features a century agave coming up on our right at the canal bank. The century agave only blooms once a lifetime before it dies. However, it does also propagate. So you'll see some pups at the base of the century agave there. And turtles sunbathing.
I can see a baby duck leg.
Behind the geese and the turtles is the perennial garden,
Where's the turtle?
which was
One turtle.
inspired by
Ay, ayun.
the landscape
Andun, turtle.
designer Beatrice
Turtle?
Moran.
Yeah.
Where?
Nakaroon natin mamaya dyan na.
Where are the
Labo.
turtles?
So this
Nandun
garden
nga.
is designed to
It's so
look like an impression
I don't see the turtles.
painting
Nandun nga,
featuring
mamaya.
pastel and fluffy blooms
I cannot
such
even
as
see them.
the
Tingnan natin
peony,
mamaya,
gay
okay?
feather, the verbena, and the rose. And at the front side, the entryway of Japanese gardens. And it is also, as a reminder, the way that you would find the tropical display house.
Ay, pwede nga magbangka-bangka.
Pwede.
Look, it's aloe vera.
Kasi sarado pa sila.
Aloe vera.
Today,
Look, it's aloe vera.
Yes.
my name is Candace, and I'm your garden guide
Hindi,
today.
kasama na yan sa entrance, ma.
If you have any questions, please let
Kasama
me
na.
know.
Kita kami doon sa may rosas.
Ma, get off there.
Bakit hindi pa na-under? Pupunuin pa nila yan. Ikaw naman, masyado ka nervyoso. Doon pa sa may rosas? I know. Huwag ka magpitas, ha?
Mama, look, look.
You know what's the name of this plant?
No.
Lily. Lily.
Lily. Lily. It's okay if you can. Mama.
Malapit kasi sa airport.
Lon, lalaki. Hawakan mo ito, ma, yung rosas para makita nila gano'ng kalaki. Ang laki, oh. Oh, kaganda ng
What
kulay.
is big?
I know, it's huge.
Mama, can I show you something? I want to throw a penny into it.
Saan mo gusto pa-picture, ma? Pili ka na ibang kulay.
Gusto mo mag-interview?
Ay, doon tayo. Doon tayo sa gitna. Doon.
Interview tayo doon.
Pa, vamos al medio. Ang ganda ng color din na yellow, oh. Doon na lang, may upuan. Doon.
Ma, I want to show you something.
What? Yeah, doon na. Kung gusto mo doon sa may ganyan, no?
Mama, first we
Ano?
gotta-
May background na roses. Gusto mo? Doon?
First we have to go across this part.
Picturean ko muna kayo.
Mag-interview na si Aya dito.
No, Ma, we have to go here.
Saan mo gusto?
We have to go here and
Pili ka.
Kung saan mo
Show
gusto
you it.
umupo? Doon
We
ba?
have to go here so I can show you.
Kung saan nga may maraming rosas, ikaw.
Oh, para makaupo ka rin.
Doon. Sabi pa dyan daw. Diyan sa may parang
Can I
corona.
please first show you?
What is it? Ano gusto mong i-show sa akin, ha? Oh, ano yun? Ano? Teka lang, ma. Alayo naman. Oh, the fountain?
I want to throw a penny.
Mag-interview ako kay Bulak. Sundan kita, ma. Wait lang.
I want to throw a penny. Mama.
I don't know. Oh, it's not for penny, nak. It's not a wishing. It is? Oh, wait lang. So, hingi pa ng barya tong aking anak ko, eh. Oh, wish.
I wish that my brother DJ will always be beside me. I wish that everyone is happy and thankful for everything and also loving each other.
Good job! I'm so proud of you, my love. I am so proud of you, baby.
For doing that,
Oh, yeah.
for saying those words.
Say hello, mga kaabos.
Hello, my apples.
Yes, we are here at Botanical
Garden.
Yes.
And Christmas they always put on the
Okay. We're gonna go. Tsaka yung ano, yung turtle. Laki, oh. Isang palad naman ang bulaklak na ito. Grabe, eh. Ang laki, oh. Ganda. Nothing there. Nandun na sa kabila. Ayan ang turtle, oh. Nagsiwilgi na ang ulo.
Ay,
I don't see anything.
Ayan ang turtle, oh. Ayan, oh. You see? The head.
Yeah.
Just wait. Nawala naman ang turtle. Hindi na napakita.
ang dulo sa puso. Ang ganda ng ibon, no?
Yeah.
Tunggal daw talaga ito. Samok-samok lang talaga sa matsi.
There's only 4.
Yung banda ron. Oh, look.
Ang dami, eh.
Look, is there.
May iba nakalubog, ma?
Where?
You don't know. He's there.
I see it right there, but not.